Abreu.
Swings through that one for strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to the left, Henderson handles, throws to first. 1 out in the top of the first. Buck Leonard digging in now. And that misses.
Ball.
And that is ball 1.
Ball.
And another ball.
That's a ball. 3-0.
Misses downstairs, and that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Carlos Beltran in the box now. Takes strike 1. And there's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Ball outside.
Man at first, 1 away. Fought off foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
This one in the air, center field. Stearns gets under it. Makes the grab for the second out. The relay. Here's Gary Sanchez. First pitch swinging.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Sanchez swings and pummels one. Left field. Makes the grab. And that is that. And we're back. And getting to start, Hunter Brown.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Strike.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. That gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And now Gunnar Henderson.
0-1.
Kicks and fires. Breaking ball inside. 1-1.
1-1.
In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. Hodges on at first. Nobody out. And he grounds one back up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Josh Gibson stepping in now. And that is out of play. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball could be 2. Smith to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it, and that is the third. Top of the second. Now the third baseman, Cam Smith. That one ripped, but foul. Hard hit left side. Whips it across. 1 out in the second. And now the shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
That misses.
That's the ball.
Ball 1.
Now pitching. Turn.
And that one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2. No score here in the second. Into center. And Stearns makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Tony Stone digging in now. And a foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. Lifted in the air, right center field. Carpenter ranging into the alley. Makes the catch. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, J.D. Martinez. That one is absolutely belted. And foul as it bangs off the fence. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. One up, one down. Turkey Stearns stepping to the plate now. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Now here is Kerry Carpenter. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough.
Makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Salvador Perez. And fouled off. The 0-1. Ball one there.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Carpenter brings it in. And there's one down. And the batter now, Stephen Kwan.
Batting up, the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Liner caught in second.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
Abreu stands in here, takes ball one low. And that's downstairs and outside.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Ground ball to the right side. Foul. And it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. That clips the corner.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Jason Giambi. Joe Kelly coming in.
Now pitching.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And the batter now, Gil Hodges. And that one fouled off. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated.
Rick
Sets him down. New inning getting started, and here's the first baseman, Buck Leonard. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Man at second. Laser, base hit. Around third. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead.
Everything came together for him. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Long gone. A two-run shot, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0. Here's Gary Sanchez now. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 4-0. Foul ball.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Wilson stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now it's the second baseman, Tony Stone. She's 0 for 1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Oh, great stop. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. He's 0 for 1. That one pushed foul. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 4th, here's the catcher, Josh Gibson. Kelly back to work. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Play at the plate, not in time, he's safe. It's 4-1. Chisholm swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. A changeup missing, and it's 1-2. And that's a little bit high.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Abreu. They got it for out number 2. So they're down to their final out. And now J.D. Martinez. That one fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort. 2 outs, runner at first. Here's the center fielder, Turkey Stearns. To the right side, and foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to
No
that
balls,
one.
2 strikes.
Oh, he botches it. The tag, and that's the ball game. 4-1 the Okay, all set to go. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. Inside.
That's the ball.
And we are underway.
1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Boog, we're watching a pitcher in Nola that flew through the Phillies minor league system. He was drafted in 2014 and made his major league debut the following year. You can't ask for much more from the 7th overall pick in the draft. Man, the scouts got it right.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field, heading for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. He's in there.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Out there to center, and it falls. And they're at the corners with nobody out. Carlos Beltran getting ready to hit. Run around the move. In the air, right field. Makes the grab, one away. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they take a 2-run lead. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Just missed.
1-0.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Nathaniel Lowe goes deep. It's 4-0. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. And now it's Christian Walker. And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Right side, and that's just foul. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Abreu drops into the glove, and that'll do it. Now at the plate, Bobby Abreu.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
In the air, left field, down the line. Carter makes the catch. And there's one away. Buck Leonard, the next to hit. One down, base is empty. That pitch gets the corner. That is strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one in the dirt, and the count 1-2. 1 out, bases empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Fly ball down the line. Stretches out and hauls it in. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Walker makes the play, and it's out. All set for the start of the inning. This is Bryson Stott.
Now pitching.
And first offering is fouled off. Stott, in his 4th year, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. That just misses. Going to count 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup. Now the left fielder, Evan Carter. On the ground right side. And foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball. Stone. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down. Trey Turner now. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. That one ripped. Beltran makes the grab on the run. Back here at Dyken Park, and now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. Foul ball there. And it's 1-1. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process, and if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez, he is a guy that hits the ball hard. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off the throw, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. So a man aboard. Cam Smith will hit next. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run.
Diving, makes the grab. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Inside, just missed.
2-0.
Check swing, went around, and the count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one is out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2. Ripped to short. Slings to first, and Stone is retired. So up next, Salvador Perez. And a breaking ball misses outside. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. The sliding play at short. The throw. And that's a great play for the out. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, David Wright. Maton back to work. Out to short. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Beltran. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. And takes low for ball 1. And that one popped to short. Wilson. He makes the grab. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Stone throws to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Set for the bottom of the third. Digging in, Stephen Kwan. Cut on and lifted in the air. Soto puts it away for the out. And now the right fielder, Bobby Abreu. Fly to left his first time. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Leonard up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Just missed. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going. First and second, 1 out. Now it's going to be Carlos Beltran. You got to feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is going to turn. Slides, but it gets by him. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 4-3.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Here comes a pitch. Squirts away a little bit. Nothing happening as the count evens at 1. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. So a change being made out at second. And here's the pinch runner, Buddy Kennedy. That's towards center. Beltran has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. So it's their last chance in this one. Next to hit, Cam Smith. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. The 1-0. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Up and in. Now 3-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Now this is in the air down the line. But the left fielder calls him off and makes Ready to go now. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Swing and a foul out of play.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. Jackie Robinson digs in now. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
You know, you hear about a lot of guys who are 2 or 3 sports stars in college. Jackie Robinson.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Go-ahead run into scoring position as he stops at second. 1 out, runner at second. Now the third baseman, Dick Allen. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Now 1-1. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Back here in Houston, our starting pitcher in this one, Brandon Woodruff.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
On to Buck. And a quick out, number 1. Out towards right center field. Beltran hauls it in, 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Carlos Beltran getting ready to hit. And that one pulled foul. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's down and away. And that one hammered. And that is a foul ball. 2 outs. This one popped up. Robinson under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. This is Bryson Stott. Check swing, and that's a ball.
1-0.
And that one fouled off. That one not close. Ball 2. Slap the other way, foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just off the inside corner, and it's 3-2.
Count is full.
On the ground, right side. Stone over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. So digging in, Kyle Higashioka. Just missed. Gloves it on the dive to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. He's got it, and that is that. Back here in Houston, and here is Gary Sanchez. And a slider misses down and away. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just a solid swing right there.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And this place is rocking. It's 2-0. Jacob Wilson now at the plate. That one missed.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Yelich makes the play. One down. Tony Stone digging in now. Snags it for the second out.
That swing right there tells me she's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but she made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Salvador Perez, the next to hit, takes outside. That one finds the corner, and the count 1-1. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1-0.
Perez on at second with 2 down. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one is off the wall. The throw in. He's in safely at second. A run comes in on the play.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is going to go. He'll touch them all. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 5-zip. So 2 down, and now Buck Leonard. That one pushed to the left and foul. 2 down, nobody on. Ball. Breaking ball, and that got him. So up next, Carlos Beltran. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Goes to third, in there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs. And Gary Sanchez at the plate. And a foul ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. He swings and fouls one off.
One, two.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the righty deals. Swing and a high fly ball. Deep left field. Yelich moving back for it. Gone into the Crawford boxes. A home run. A laser to left. Their 3rd home run of the inning. It's 8-0. From Daikin Park in Houston, we've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's Chicago taking on Orlando. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, ready to go here. Now it's the right fielder, Alfonso Soriano. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. One strike.
Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. Swings through that one for strike two. Packed house here at Daikin Park. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0. So digging in, Jackie Robinson. And that is out of play.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Outside low. Ball one.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Ball.
And now 2-1. Check swing, and he held up.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
Started at the 3-1. Now a check. And down to first we go. No swing. That's ball 4. He walked him. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2. Nobody out. Runner at first. There goes Jackie. Foul ball still 0-2. That one ripped right center field. And it hits the fence. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Lead runner stops at second.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put it.
Now this one gets through. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chase Headley. Strike on the inside corner.
0-1.
Alvarez on third. Perez on at first with nobody out. This one high in the air to left center. Kwan settles underneath it. And makes the grab. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they're up by 3. So up next, Termarr Johnson. Yeah, this one bounces away from Sanchez. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Runner at second here, one gone. The shortstop takes the ball. Just missed.
Ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
This one smashed down the right field line. Abreu makes the play. That's out number 2. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Young. That clips the corner.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Close, but call the ball.
1-1.
And that's ball 1. And that one is inside.
That's a ball.
And there's a ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. On a line, base hit. Perez around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's 4-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Kicks and deals. Runner on the go. Swing and a liner. Base hit out into right center field. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Slider misses outside.
Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long. But he's got to find a way to shake it off, keep it isolated.
Base knock center field. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single. It's 5-0. To third. Tag. Got him. They don't come much closer than bottom of the first. And now Bobby Abreu. First pitch just misses. Just missed. The wind to kick the 2-0. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. That's in there. 2-2.
2-2.
On the ground to third. Headley. Zips it across. One gone, bottom half of the first. Buck Leonard digging in now.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive. All over that one right there. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that.
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. Leonard, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And that one wrapped foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. In the dirt. Soriano gets under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. That one outside and that's ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Robinson makes the grab. That is the inning. Top of the second, and now the right. Fielder Alfonso Soriano. Joe Kelly coming in.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard.
1 ball, no strike.
Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Whips it to first. 1 out in the second. Now the number 2 hitter, Jackie Robinson. Ball 1, no strikes. Fly ball to right. Reaching for it and brings it in. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Yordan Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. That catches the corner.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
That's a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. That one's in there, and the count is 0-2. Alvarez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The tag, and that's out number 3. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the third baseman, Cam Smith. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next pitch in the dirt. And the count 1-2. Swing and a ball popped up. And Leonard makes the play. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. That one is absolutely belted. Young giving chase. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Into second, and he's got a double.
Waste no time there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Out to center. Young on the move. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Cut off. Throw to third. So man aboard. And next is the designated hitter, Salvador Perez. And that one ripped to left. Robinson makes the play. And that. Back here at Dyken Park, new inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Chase Headley. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. Well, these players doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than...
That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Jacob Young will hit next. And that one fouled off. Line to left. Quam tracks it down for the out.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Leonard stands in here.
0-1.
Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Next offering is downstairs. Just missed.
Outside. Ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be
on the ground. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no
righty reliever out of the pen. And Phil Maton. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. And that's outside.
No, that's out.
And that is ball one. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A 3-run dinger. And they tack on to their lead. It's 9-0.
It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Base is empty, one away. Alfonso Soriano, the next to hit. Outside corner, there's a strike. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
2 down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Jackie Robinson. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man at first. And now it's going to be runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike.
No,
you remember, safe at second, and that was not close. Robinson stands at second with 2 gone. Just
no,
missed.
That's down. Ball. That's a ball.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. There's a strike.
Full count.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Coming home, he will score. The throw into second, safe, and that's his 3rd hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
No strike.
Perez up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
That's the ball.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the
2
mound,
balls, no
getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
At the plate, Chase Headley. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. 2 outs. Right through there for a strike. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Salvi around second, headed for third. The throw in, and that's a 2-out double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Leonard takes it himself, and they're happy to just. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Or it's singing when you Played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But
Did he go?
overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
And he held back, according to Rusty Valentine. Not even
2-1.
close there. 2-1. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's your fit, your outfit, oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Around first and hustling for second, and he's got a leadoff double.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Bobby Abreu getting ready to hit. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. And now here is Buck Leonard. On the ground, a second, might be two. In there safely. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Flied to right his first time. That's in there. 0-1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Just missed. Working down to the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sink.
Headley. One at second. Now to first, and it's a double play. So his plan of attack on the mound worked perfectly right there. Got what he was looking for.
Well, he was determined to get that hitter to take a pass at that pitch, knowing that if he got it on the ground, the defense is really good behind him. They could roll it up, get the double play. They did just that.
There's a strike. That one in there across the letters. 2 outs with a runner at third. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This could end it. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays, great performances all the way around. Just 1 run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
An 11-1 final. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John. Trey Turner at the plate. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And in one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now Torrey Hunter. This to third, Riley. And he's out on the tag.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Now here is Gunnar Henderson in the dirt. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
That missed by a lot. And the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. A little roller up along first. The tag, and he's out. And that's the third. Back here in Denver, here's the left fielder, Michael Harris II. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Smith gathers, throws in time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Johan Rojas. And first offering is fouled off. To the right side, Mateo sends it to first. That ends the inning. Second inning set to go. Here's Josh Naylor. Strider back to work. Tap foul at the plate.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour, Boog, when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with triple-digit speeds.
That one misses in the dirt. And that skips in the dirt. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
He was all over that one. Kind of an interesting pitch selection there with the defense shifted to the pull side. Pitch was on the outside corner, and that made it pretty easy for him just to punch it the other way.
And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Runner around third. He scores, and they have the lead. Coming home, the relay. He is safe.
He's in there.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about it.
Harris racing after it. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second, but now he won't try for third. Stays put with one away. Jorge Mateo now, maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Here's Trey Turner. Doubled his first time up. Mateo runs. In the dirt, blocked. And now a man into scoring position. And that's a stolen base, not even close. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Rojas makes his way towards it. Makes the grab. And that is that. Back here at Coors Field, there's Gary Sanchez. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. One out, base is empty. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Here comes Austin Riley. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first two innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Got him! And how about... And we're back onto the third inning. And now the center fielder, Torrey Hunter. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground to short, Henderson. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Here's the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Not close with that one. Ball one.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson.
Makes the grab, and there's two out. Two down, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Terry Pendleton. Check swing. He held up. Ball one. Pendleton goes 5 feet 9 inches, 195 pounds. Usually a third baseman, but today starting at first. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Well, this will give him an opportunity to see what it's like to get balls that are up and to the right and down in the dirt. I think after this game, he'll be a little more focused on trying to hit that first baseman in the chest.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rojas on the move, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. As we go to the last of the third, and now the DH, Tony Clark. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning. So digging in, Gunnar Henderson. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate.
The count.
Now throw to first, but back easily. Runner at first with no outs here. The shortstop takes the ball.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
And now
Ball,
2
that's
balls and a
outside.
strike.
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're...
Oh, and now a wild pitch. Runner at third, nobody out here in the last half of the third. Hit hard, should be extra bases. In to score is the runner from third, and they trail by 1. Not stopping, he's going for 3. He's not stopping on his way home. Safe at home as 2 score on the inside the park homer. And here is Jose Bautista. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He's a master at hitting
0-1.
fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here.
0-2.
Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
That one the other way, Pendleton. And he handles it himself for the out. So the batting order turns over. Now the left fielder, Michael Harris the second. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
The count.
Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Maybe a 2 ball, 5, 4,
He's out.
3 double play.
Got him.
And the inning is over. Start of the 4th, and now it's Josh Naylor. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. Next is the designated hitter, Jose Bautista. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
That one hammered center field, going back and brings it in at the wall. Here's the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away, turned his back on the infield, got to the spot, turned around and made a nice catch.
Swing and a ground ball, and that chance handled to first. Out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Just
that's
missed. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And there's one down. Here is Gary Sanchez. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's a foul ball. High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. This one over the bleachers, and it finds the concourse. Look out. And that gives them a lead. It's 3-2. One out, base is empty. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Out towards left center. Hunter in pursuit. Hauls it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Riley stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Fouls it back with two strikes. The 0-2. Stays alive.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. One scores in the inning coming on this. Back here in Denver, Will Smith to the plate. Strider back to work. Pitch is in the dirt. 1-0.
Well, these players doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
So up next, Jorge Mateo. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. On the ground to third. Fires to second for one. A sensational double play. Here's Turner now.
The 5-4-3 double play is a gem in baseball, and how can you not appreciate the skill and practice it takes to make this look so easy? Great work by the infield.
2 outs. And another ball. Headed down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Now here is Torrey Hunter. Curveball over for a called strike. Turner leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Turner runs. You know Sanchez throws. Too late. Stolen base. Base hit center field. Flying around third is Turner. Close play, but in there.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And there's a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And that one hit to first. A dive. Nice stop. And that's a nice play. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the DH, Tony Clark. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Pitch misses
Inside,
there.
0-1.
And now it's even 1-1. Up the middle. And that one handled. Now a jump throw. Pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. And the batter now, Gunnar Henderson. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. And that one in the air center field. Hunter has it sized up. 1 away. Stepping in, Jose Bautista.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still trying to get that ground ball double play.
And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Now the left fielder, Michael Harris II. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Swings through that one. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through that one. It's a strike. Back here at Coors Field. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Naylor. Popped in the air, left field. This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's the tag, and he's out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now at the plate, Lars Nootbaar. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Henderson. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
And good defensive play prevents a run from scoring right there.
The batter now will be Will Smith. 1 for 2. Squirts away a little bit, and no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. With the go-ahead run at third, and we're the top half of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
2 outs. Riley tosses across the first, and they get the out on Smith. That's the 3rd out. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here is Marcus Semien. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Johan Rojas digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Fastball for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Popped up first base side. Pendleton under it. He's there. He's got it. 2 away now. Gary Sanchez now.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And strike one to the catcher. Sanchez, 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2 is the count.
Got him swinging. We go to the top of the seventh. Leading off, Jorge Mateo. And ball one.
1-0.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. Trey Turner now. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for
Mateo runs out to short. It's through for a hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. Now the number 2 hitter, Torrey Hunter, and a sac bunt here. Goes to third for one, and that's all they'll get. Big spot, and up steps Gunnar Henderson. 1 for 3. That's inside.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
That's in there, and the count 1-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Now he breaks his bat. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. In comes the run from third. And this game is tied in the 7th. So 2 down now, and here is Josh Naylor. Carrying well. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. Strike 1.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
And that's downstairs and outside.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Caught him looking for the K. Here's Austin Riley, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's off the outside edge. Now 1-2. Just off the inside edge.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That one is absolutely belted. Should be extra bases. And that'll kick off the base of the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. no way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Towards first, Pendleton. Steps on first for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Henderson in the box, lays off for ball one. Liner, and this could be trouble. Riley comes in to score. A big two-out hit, and the game is tied. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull.
Oh, and that deflects off his glove. Doesn't stop, heads for home. Tosses to first, inning over. Back here in Denver, we're at the top of the eighth, and now the DH, Jose Bautista. That one at triple digits.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Into the outfield, base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Substitution now at first base. Entering is the pinch runner, Christian Yelich. Now a chance for Lars Nootbaar.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And now 1 and 2. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Yelich goes. Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. And misses inside. And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
Now, just a nice job coming through. And pretty high leverage spot right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Bautista should have this one. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's the second baseman, Jorge Mateo. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Brings it in, and there's 2 away. Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
But you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swing and a ball popped up. He's under it. Squeezes it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Coors Field. And the batter now, Michael Harris II. Cade Smith gets handed the rock out of the pen. And that is out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Line drive. And out number 1 on the grab. Now it's Marcus Semien.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
0-1's the count.
Ball one there.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Here's a rocket out to left. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. And we're back. We go to the 9th, and now the center fielder, Torrey Hunter. On a line. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Gunnar Henderson will hit next.
Man, if that drops right there, they would have gotten the potential winning run on base, maybe even in the scoring position, but that's just one of those hang with thems.
Inside, just missed.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
And that's off the inside edge. 3-1. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. And now they're out in front. It's 5-4. One down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Terry Pendleton. Ripped on a line to center. Rojas makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And now Josh Naylor. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Last chance for the home team. And here's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 5-5. Ground ball up the middle. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. So here's Riley now. Infield shifted to the pull side. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Swing and a slow roller. Turner not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single. And next is the designated hitter, Tony Clark. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swings and misses. 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit. Ball back in a hurry, and the winning run now at 2nd with only 1 away.
A couple of singles back to back. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Now Gunnar Henderson fought off foul. 1 away, and the game-winning run stands at 2nd. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No ball,
well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Outside low, and that's ball 1. Swings and misses, struck him out. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Bautista goes after that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Breaking ball misses down and away. On the ground, Mateo. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Thompson back to work. To the right side. Simeon toss over to first. One away in the top half of the 10th. So digging in, Lars Nootbaar. Going away.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Hit weakly on the ground. And he's out on the tag. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Will Smith now at the plate. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A shot to the opposite field. It's 7-5. Mateo now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back.
Runner on the go. That one down the line and foul ball. And that one fouled off. Grounds one to short. Henderson over to first in time. And the inning back here in Denver, digging in, Michael Harris II. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got
some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Simeon. That one misses. Ball one. That one missed.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Naylor hustling after it. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Now he decides against it, and he's back in at second. So they're down to their final out. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. And he grounds one to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Tying run at the plate. And that one fouled off. Williams is just one strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. A 7